start with opening up our order file. One thing we will talk about is the cart tag, which is this right here. Just dropping this into a template. If it's not explicitly assigned via text variable setting, like it's not designated like that, it will automatically create a unique cart value that will never equal another cart value. So it's a unique cart value that only this shopper has. So we're just going to do that right there. And
the concept of that can apply to anything. You might find as you're working on different projects, if there's a lot of need to just have a unique big number, that's all it is. It's a unique identifier. And if there isn't one already defined, it'll create a new one. So when Donovan was showing the text file, that's just an example of how you would pass the variable, say, from one page to the next. You just make sure you pass cart equals cart, and it'll send whatever the cart number currently is. But if there isn't one in the form variables and you use the cart context, it will create a new large random number that you are guaranteed won't match another cart.
I was going to change this, but I thought I'd point it out real quick. And I originally thought, okay, well, we only want to show this if the number of line items in your cart is greater than 0, meaning only show it if you have something in your cart. But since this is since line items, by the way, line items will loop through every single item that exists in your cart, and since this is a loop here, that will kind of do it for me without having to do the show if. So I don't need that. So let's do, and notice when we're inside line items or inside an order file and we want to grab order file information, we can only use predetermined variable names or reserved variable names. That's because the order file only uses certain names, and those are the exact same names that we looked at in this purchase link here. So we can grab from the order file, we can grab any one of this stuff to display any one of this these names to display what's inside of them. So let's make this simple, and we're going to show just the SKU for now, and price. We may change this later a little bit, and again I'm going to format the price. And let's also make it a certain color. And to keep it from getting too large, okay, this is all we're going to do for right now. We'll do some more to this when it comes to that. And so, well, we need to be able to add something to the cart to see this. So let's do that next. So let's open up one of our add to cart pages. created. Yeah, let's create. Let's segment some of this out into some include files, so it's a little easier managed here. So we have an end case right there. Let's see what that one is. That's results. So let's segment this whole results page. I'm going to cut it.
You should, yeah, you got to grab that show or the switch and the, yeah. Yeah.
Patrick's here to make sure I don't do something wrong, which could happen. File equals
Inks. I think is where we're putting
right,
it. Yeah.
inks, and then we'll call this body results. Save that. New document. All right. Yeah. And get an error there, but that's okay. I'll show you how to. Just want to make sure that this is all working right. It is.
The reason that error exists is because we haven't written the code that creates the order file yet. We're going to do that when we get to the product page, and we'll attach that to the Add to Cart button.
Well, actually, the reason is that we haven't created our directories yet for the order file. So let's do that right now. So in BB Edit here, I'm just gonna create a couple new directories, which I used to be able to do in the old one. You do it in this one.
There's supposed to be a button to create a directory right on that page. I'll just try connecting to the server and then, or disconnect and reconnect. It seems to me that one of those.
I'm just going to do it. That's not it. Huh. We just updated our BB Edit and it's changed a little bit. But
oh, why don't you do a save or save to FTP server? I don't think you can create a file when you're opening.
Not in this one. You can in the old one.
Really? Wow.
All right. Well, let's just.
There, a new deer. That's strange.
Okay. So here we'll. There's a few files or a few things that are needed working with the WebDNA order files, and one of them is an orders directory and a shopping carts directory. And take note on the case here; they are case sensitive, and well, that's good for now. That'll get us to where we need to be. And span. I wonder if I have a syntax error there. File cart. Oh, permissions. Right